Hey pumpkins! In today's video, I will be talking about Royale High's so-called downfall. If you don't know what I mean, let me explain. So ever since Campus 3 released, Royale High went from over 100,000 players daily to under 10,000. So in today's video, I will go deeper into the subject, talk about what might have been the cause for this downfall and what we can do about it. And in the background, I will decorate my dorm for Royal Halloween so you guys don't get bored. Now, let's get started. Let's go to the dorms. We picked out a dorm. Now let's really get started. The first point that I want to get into is about Royale High inflation. So a lot of YouTubers, TikTokers, and other kinds of Royale High content creators have already talked about this. So recently, a lot of new sets had really high prices. I'm talking about the Snow Swan set and Starlight set, and also about the other newer and more expensive sets. If you look back at older sets and their prices, you can see that they are a lot less expensive, usually under 100,000. The newer sets are usually worth more than 150,000 diamonds. This is not good for some Royale High players, since almost everyone doesn't have the time on their hands to farm, but buying diamonds with Robux is also not a solution. Firstly, it makes the game pay to win, and secondly, not everyone is allowed to buy Robux from their parents, or they just don't have enough money for that kind of stuff. The high prices result in people not being able to buy items or the newer sets, which might result in players quitting too. I know a lot of people who quit because the prices were too high for them. My second statement is about the developers. First, a little disclaimer. Anything I say in this video isn't meant as rude or disrespectful. I am only analyzing Royale High's situation and reviewing potential solutions. Anyways, I see lots of YouTube videos or TikToks saying that the developers do not care about the game or community enough for the game to be successful. I don't really agree, but I don't disagree either. Personally, I feel like the developers put lots of time and effort in the game. It is impressive how talented they are. The game is very pretty, although I feel like they do make a lot of promises that they don't always fulfill, and I especially feel like they could try to listen to the community. What I mean by this is that 99% of the time when Royale High players make critiques about the game, or they give tips to the creators, tell them what kind of stuff to add, etc., the Royale High devs don't take the advice or listen. For example, a little after Campus 2 came out, Barbie and Calmabob promised the community to make Campus 3 soon. At some point, they also said the new school was releasing very soon, but that didn't happen. Only a few years later Campus 3 was released. Another example is recent. So Campus 3 is definitely not complete yet. There is still an archery and basketball class that is supposed to come, but instead, they already released Campus 4 Alpha Mode. They are making promises they cannot or do not fulfill and bringing our hopes up. This is really controversial around Royale High players. This brings me on to my next point, which is dress to impress. Again, no hate to this whatsoever. I am just analyzing the situation here. So what I mean by dress to impress being a so-called problem is that lots of people are leaving Royale High for D-Tie. I think this is because D-Tie is very popular right now. There are more updates in that game, the devs are less chaotic, and there is more clarity. It is also a fashion game just like Royale High. Again, some Royale High content creators have already talked about this. I put some examples on the screen. Also, a lot of big and famous Royale High YouTubers like Shion and Kalmehali have quit this game for dress to impress. So now on to solutions. Are there any potential solutions so Royale High can get big again? Personally, I think so. I think there could be more updates. And I'm not just talking big updates like new sets or new realms or whatever. I also mean smaller ones, like glitches being patched, a new item, etc. This could keep players hooked. I also think it is better if some of these updates are based off of what players want. Like older players getting halos instead of newer players, being able to layer skirts, getting new classes like promised, etc. Anyways, what do you guys think of my new outfit? It's my OC Alia in a clown outfit. If you have been watching the background for the past minute, you would be able to see the tour of my dorm. The coloring of the walls and floors took me long enough. I might make a second part of working on my dorm. Here are some more Halloween outfits of mine, by the way. If you want to, you can steal them, but not the outfits of my OC. Here, I tried making a maid uniform. It would have been easier if it had the sugar dough set, but I feel like I still did well. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and learned something from it. If you liked today's video, I recommend you subscribe for more content like this. I will probably post another time-lapse of me continuing my dorm. Despite all the drama, I still hope you all have an amazing Royal Halloween, and I will see you in the next video. Bye pumpkins!